Vikings favored against the Detroit Lions at home by 1.5 points with an over-under of 51. You've picked Detroit to win every week this season. I have picked Minnesota against the spread every game this season. It's nut-cutting time, as Jason Garrett would say.
Yep.
Who do you got?
Oh, let's hear it. Cut a part of your nut off and tell me about it. Let's go.
Well, I just think that even though the Vikings have been impressive this year, and they actually could have won in blowout fashion, multiple scores, minimum, all 5 games. And I like the fact that in 3 of the games, in the fourth quarter, it became a 1-score game, and Sam Darnold settled down the offense and led a scoring drive that ended up making the difference, whether it was against the 49ers, the Packers, or most recently against the Jets in London. But the Lions just have something this year. The Lions, if the Vikings falter at all, if they have a lead and they falter at all, the Lions are going to take it from them. The Lions have it going on. The Aiden Hutchinson injury, I think, brings them closer together. The offense is firing on every possible cylinder and then some. I just don't think the Vikings are ready for what they're going to see. And we're going to get an idea of where the Vikings fit. And am I saying that because I'm trying to speak into existence a Matthew Stafford trade to Minnesota? Maybe. But I think there's a chance that Sam Darnold got exposed last time around by the Jets. And if Aaron Jones, who didn't practice on Wednesday with a hamstring injury, that was a hip injury, and the initial indications were he'd be good to go this week, that's now a hamstring. They traded for Cam Akers. I'm worried they're not going to have Aaron Jones. And without him, that's a different offense. So I haven't picked my score. 34-31. Lions beat the Vikings.
A lot of emotional hedging there. When are you going to say the Vikings are good? Like, how many teams do they have to beat that are at the top of the league before they're good?
I don't know. I picked them to win.
The best team.
I picked them to beat the Texans. I picked them to beat the Packers.
It's the best team. And you make them number 3. And now you're trying to ruin your team's quarterback, right? Like, get another. You've been awesome.
I'm trying to give them advice on how to win a Super Bowl.
The Jets might have exposed them. No, you want to know who got exposed in that game a little bit is Justin Jefferson. He couldn't get open against Sauce Gardner or some of those corners. That was the problem. I mean, the Jets make every quarterback not look that good. They're damn good on D. So I think you're a little misplaced in your respect for the Minnesota Vikings. I do think this is going to be a fun game. Minnesota's offense is awesome. I expect them to score a ton of points in this football game. I do. But the ultimate problem here is I do think more of the Minnesota defense versus the Lions offense. That's where I kind of look at it and go, yeah, Minnesota can stop the run. And they do a good job because they put all the people at the line of scrimmage. They're not going to be able to play like that totally in this game. They're not, because Detroit's too aggressive in the pass game. So they have everybody at the line of scrimmage and they're trying to back out. They're going to not be able to get back where they need to go when Jameson Williams is flying down the field or Amon-Ra St. Brown. And then you couple that with the Lions' run game has become like, I don't want to unstoppable, or hey, we know we're running it and we can still run it. I'm going to go Lions 37-28 in this one.
Wow. Yep. So you don't have any faith either.
I don't like this matchup for them.
I
don't like this matchup for them. I don't like that they're getting it after the bye week too, when the Lions are kind of, like you said, hot and feeling it, right? Now, I don't think they should be trading for Matthew Stafford or any of that crazy nonsense you're talking about and trying to ruin the future of your team and your team as we speak right now. One of the dumbest, craziest thoughts you've ever brought up to the microphone.
Not. I've had dumber. No, it's not. I've had way dumber.
You're right.
Don't sell me short.
You're right. This is the dumbest Vikings idea I've ever heard you have.
No. Trust me. I've had far dumber. Although one of my best Vikings takes was from 2009 when Adrian Peterson had a fumbling problem. I said at the time to Paul Allen, they need to bench him to send the message on how to properly hold the football, because if they don't, it will rear its head at the worst possible time. And it did in the NFC Championship game that year when they grossly outplayed the Saints. But Adrian Peterson couldn't hold on to the damn football.
Yo, homies, thanks for watching. Yeah, it's time. The NFL season is here on Chris Simms Unbuttoned.
You can hit subscribe to get all the weekly picks, plus our Sunday recaps as the games are happening.
Oh, you know it. Nobody does that better than us. Thanks again for watching. Remember to subscribe. Peace out. We'll see you next time on Unbuttoned.